Hey everyone, welcome back to Tech Talk with me, Brandon, and CS Insider. I'm super excited for today's demo. We have today Dan Leshem, co-founder and CEO of Plantt, who's going to talk about his product that he actually is releasing very shortly. It's actually in private beta right now, and CS Insider has gotten a sneak peek into this amazing platform. Super interesting. Plantt is basically a platform to help you find the customers that need your attention. It's a analytical tool that helps you, based off of signals, show you where to focus your time, what customers need your help, or just overall monitoring your customers' health and their journey, their broader journey, through different signals that you can integrate with the platform. Really interesting, really cutting edge technology. So I'm really excited to bring Dan on to first talk about why he created this platform, what is the why behind it, and also a short overview and again, exclusive look into the platform, because this is right now in private beta, so there's a wait list, but because you are a part of CS Insider, we got you a first look into this platform. So Dan, I'm gonna let you take it away. Talk about, what is the why behind Plantt? Why did you create this? And then let's go into a demo of it and show the readers kind of the nuts and bolts of the platform.
Perfect. So first of all, thank you for having me, Brandon. I'm really excited about this, and sharing the Plantt story with the CS Insider amazing community. So thanks for that. Let me just put up my screen here. So I'm going to just talk 2 minutes about why we created Plantt. So here's the story. The CSM position has evolved from being a churn prevention function mainly to practically orchestrating the whole customer relationship. And there is a problem, and that problem is the noise. Because when you manage the end-to-end customer journey, there is so much noise around you. Just think of how many people within your organization you need to sync with, whether it's product, sales, support. Think of how many different systems you need to feed data with and consume data from. So what happens is that we are often so overwhelmed with data and input, so we no longer know where we should focus on. We no longer know which customers actually requires our attention and with what priority. So what we think we need is a guide that will take us through our customer portfolio every day and guide us through our customer portfolio and help us cut through the noise. And this is exactly what we created at Plantt. So basically, we created a hub for CSMs where they can manage their daily work and connect all their work apps. And then Plantt will map all their customers and help them prioritize and identify customers who require attention. We will basically tell them which customers to focus on at which moment, and potentially with what priority and what subject. So let's just dive in right into the demo. It's real quick. So welcome to Plantt. So we are currently looking at the map Plantt has created for us. This is my customer portfolio. And you can see here that right off after I connected my workflow apps into Plantt has created this map for me. These are the accounts I have relationships with. And you can see here the relationship score. And the relationship score is basically meant to give me an indicator of how well we're doing, where do I stand with this customer? Not in terms of a health score, but in terms of relationship, in terms of in which frequency we meet each other or we talk. Do I keep contact with all the stakeholders in this specific account? So this immediately gives me a quick insight into how well I'm doing with these customers. And then we have here what we call watchers. And watchers are really what makes this concept of guided relationships. Because Plantt, after you connect your apps, Plantt will gather some meaningful signals from your communication and other data. And Plantt will give you insights about who require attention or who might be doing great. So it's a potential for expansion opportunity or something like that.
So it's looking at kind of, this is Intercom, looking at the last interaction they had with Intercom here. This is 7 months ago. Okay. And then does it include that in email, or what platforms is it pulling in from exactly?
Everything from Intercom, Zendesk to Gmail, whatever you see is important. We currently connected with 15 different platforms.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So what we have here in Watchers is that you get the alert, you get the notification, and you can either archive it or you can snooze it. The important thing is that you do something about it. It's not necessarily that you have to contact this customer, but we think it's worth giving it some attention. And what I really like about this particular feature is that you could always provide feedback. So over time, Plantt keeps learning and make sure you get the most relevant alerts into this watcher thing. And let's dive into a particular account here. So here I have what we call the customer, the gist. So I can see the trackables, which are important trends that I want to measure with the customer. It's fully customizable. I can add anything, any data I think is relevant, and Plantt will monitor this. So over time, we will use these trackables, those trends, to give you important, meaningful insights about this account. And you can see the relationship mapping Plantt has created for us. This is really interesting. This was created, by the way, automatically when you connect your calendar and the communication tools. And you can see who are the contacts within your customer's organization that you keep in touch with, and how well they do, for example, in the product. These green dots here is how they use your product if you connected product analytics tools like Mixpanel or something like that. So it's extremely powerful feature.
Yeah.
And here,
and then on the right hand side too, real quick, that's a score that 9 out of 10. Is that automatically created based off of your own algorithm, or is that something that the customer we set on our
end? So it's a mix of both. So we create our algorithm is initially assigned this figure here, but you can always provide feedback, and then over time we will adjust the numbers.
And then what's 3.2 mean for that person?
Oh, that's so in this particular account, we also connected not just the communication platforms like Intercom and Zendesk, but also product analytics tools like Mixpanel or Pendu. So that's the usage score. That's how well they use.
Okay, so you're tracking the relationship score and the user score to give you both kind of like insights into that customer, that person. That's amazing.
Exactly.
Great.
Yeah. And then here you have the activity of, which this is basically the relationship activity, all the meetings and chats and calls you had with the customer. And you can see how Plantt extract some meaningful signals from the interaction itself. So we use NLP models to analyze, for example, the Zoom call transcription, if available. And and here on the left, what I have is the gist feature. And the gist feature is that basically can be anything from notes taking, like UBR summaries, 2 interactive dashboards that you want to build with your customers. It's this extremely powerful feature because it is not just text, but it's also actions and data widgets that connected with your different tools. So for example, I have here a QBR summary, and the customer has asked me for a feature request. So right from the notebook, I can easily create a task in my Asana and send it directly to the product team. And whenever I come back to this specific gist, I can revisit the feature request and its status. So I no longer have to, sync data and go through 10 different systems. The whole idea is just to give you a one specific hub that you can really work, that gives you both the watchers, the insights, and also the operational tools you need. So you make sure you spend and invest time with your customers, not on moving data between different systems. So yeah, this is what I have for you today. There is a lot more to come. We are launching in a few weeks, and yeah, I'm happy to have to build this amazing tool with the CS Insider community.
Yeah, and that's actually a great segue. So if someone is interested in learning more about this, what are their next steps?
Yeah, so just join. You can go to plantt.io and request access. We'll give pre-access to the CS Insider community.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much. I know we just went over it really quickly. There's so much here, so much to dig into in regards to capabilities, integrations that you can connect with this, how to best use it. But I think from this overview, it seems like it has a ton of potential, and I'm going to be super excited. I'm going to sign up for the wait list and then start to explore how I can use this to monitor not just the product usage of my clients, but the relationship. How are we connecting? The pieces that you set out, the way that you can show that data is really interesting, and I think super valuable for CSMs. So with that, we're going to end this tech talk today. Thank you so much to Dan at the Plantt for doing this exclusive demo. Join their wait list. Again, they're going to give, you guys have access to that, and they're going to give, they're going to look out for people who are signing up from CS Insider. So make sure you take advantage of this opportunity, and we will see you at the next Tech Talk. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Brandon.
Bye.